Alright, so what's poppin', everybody? It's your man, Young Ida Costello, back again with another video. Now this video is going to be another video, and this one is going to be a different kind of video because you guys already know how I speak music. You guys know that I use my platform to speak music, a lot of the new music that comes out, and I usually do it in album reviews. But I feel like when it comes to big albums, let me just go ahead and get my first thoughts out first, and then we'll get into the review. So I decided to do that. So I'm going to give you the first thoughts on the brand new compilation playlist that dropped by Drake. And that playlist is called More Life. Now, first thoughts when it comes to More Life is that this is a real colorful album when it comes to like the different types of sounds that he took and brought to this album. He calls this album a playlist, and the sounds that he took from the UK, the sounds that it seems that he took from the Caribbean, like Jamaica or like Ghana, and then you hear songs from like Houston and Memphis. I just think that it's like a big melting pot of sound, and I just think that that is extremely dope. As far as my first impressions when it comes to the features, some of the features really do need to grow on me because I live in the USA, and when I hear like UK voices or UK rapping, it's kind of different because I'm not really used to hearing the way that they attack the beats or the way that they attack the rhythm of a beat. It kind of hits me in the wrong way, if you know what I mean. But I will say that off the bat, Briggs and KMT really delivered. I know that a lot of people were saying that on KMT he kind of killed the song or he kind of ruined the song. I thought that Briggs' grimy voice and his grimy delivery really made the song that much better in my opinion, and I just think that it's dope. For these first couple of listens, before I do the review, I got so many more listens to do, but from my first thought to this album, I will say that the features really did their job. It really feels like a big compilation, like a big mixing pot of sounds. You got the trap Drake, then you got Drizzy Marley, then you got Houston Drake, then you got Memphis Drake, then you got the Drake that kind of sounds like 21 Savage, then you got the sing-song Drake, then you got the competitive Jordan Drake, and that's something that I like how he's real diverse, and I like the way he went about this album, how it sort of seems like global domination. But I will say that as far as first thoughts, when I first started listening to this album, the first thing that it made me want to do is get up and do better, because when you hear Drake make songs like 6 p.m. in New York or like 5 p.m. in Toronto, where he's really like spitting facts and letting you know what it is, I think that songs like that are really motivational. They're really competitive, because I don't know about you, I'm a real competitive person. I mean, I do YouTube, and when it comes to anything that I do, of course, I want to be number one, right? Of course I want to be number one. Who wants to settle for number two? So that's why I try not to take a day off. So when I hear people speak what I think, whether it's like a podcaster saying it, or when I hear Drake just oozing of it throughout the whole album, I just think that that's dope. And while hearing it, it just made me say, dang. Like, because in my opinion, I feel like I work extremely hard as it is. But then when I heard Drake saying it in the album, it made me think, dang, these boys are on yachts, dang. This man got Dubai plates. Briss, what are you doing, Briss? You need to get it popping. You not popping yet. But alas, it takes time. Your boy still got more tune for the boy's head top, you know? So watch how you speak on my name. So like I said, to sum this all up, first thoughts are really good. There's tons of Meek Mill, Jay-Z, Tory Lanez, and Chris Brown shots in this bad boy right here. So if you guys listen and keep your ears open, you'll hear a whole lot of shots. You'll hear a whole lot of shade. But I'm gonna get back to more videos, and I'm gonna get back to listening to this. Expect a review coming pretty soon. But how do you guys feel about this album so far? What are your first thoughts of this album? I can't really give it a rating out of 10 because I haven't listened to it enough. But thank you guys for watching as always. More videos coming soon and more tune for your head top. So watch how you speak on my name, you know? It's been your boy Briss, and I just gotta say, hey, blessings, 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 and yeah, Chris out.